Guys, gals, and legionnaires, a very, very sick Rykon here. Unfortunately, I am rather under the weather at the moment, and haven't slept at all. It's the morning now in New Zealand while I'm recording this, and I haven't slept all night, so let's hope that doesn't impede Noah and her journeys. But I'm going to try and do my best today to try and get this book episode done. There's going to be a lot of reading happening, so that's the kind of goal that we're going to go for today. So it's not going to be so much a traditional episode as it's going to be Noah sitting down and reading for quite an extended period of time. But the reason I'm recording this and not doing it off camera is that there is always a chance that something terrible could happen, as this is Cataclysm. So we are going to jump on into the game. I am on the latest experimental as of today when I'm recording. So we're going to load up Felsmere, we're going to load up Noah. Now there's probably going to be a few things here in the debug that I have to change. The animatronics, as they've been removed, it's just going to come up with a few bits and pieces. So we're just going to spacebar through those, because they ain't going to concern us. Something I'd recommend is that if you are playing on experimental, you want to make sure that you back up your save file. Always have a copy of it somewhere, because you can wreck your game folder, you can do whatever you want to it, but as long as your save file is safe, you should generally be okay. Okay, I'm going to do my best not to sniffle as much as I can as well. We'll see how that goes. So it's still 11 o'clock at night. Noah hasn't slept yet. I exited just before then. So we are going to do just that. So we're going to turn off this gas lantern of Noah's. It's extinguished now. And I really wish that I had a little bit more for her in the bed here. But alas, we do not. So with that, we will go to sleep. And just for safety's sake, we'll save before sleeping, even though we've only been in the game for like 2 seconds. Just a habit I like to get into. Not to try and cheat the game, but just because sometimes when it's processing everything going on in the background, there's a chance that it can crash. But we can see here that Noah was woken up by something from the southeast. You hear an explosion. And it's snowing outside as well, although thankfully Noah's at a pretty comfortable temperature. She's pretty well insulated in the mansion here, but we can see that she's a little bit hungry and she's still tired as well, which is not great. I was hoping to be able to kind of get her off to a fresh start this morning, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be that way. Okay, so we'll start off by having, let's have some beans actually. Yeah. So we're going to have Shifty, we're just going to eat some beans. Okay, let that do its thing. It's just getting rid of the ones that are around us, that's alright. Okay, so we ate our beans. Now, we should probably go and see what this thing to the southeast is. I do have some more batteries, so I'm probably going to reload the flashlight, just because I want to make sure that I can see everything that's happening around us. So we'll jump off the bed. The question is, how far to the southeast was the sound? It's nice and cold outside. Okay. Now, looking at the map, just jumping through those. Let's try that again. Looking at the map, there really isn't anything to our southeast from here. So wherever that explosion did come from, it was somewhere nearby. And you know what? We're not actually seeing anything there. So I think we're just going to come back inside. Strange explosions off in the distance. Yeah, but it's going to be much nicer for Noah to be able to stay inside during this weather as well, especially. So we'll turn off the flashlight, and she's tired at the moment, and she's probably going to get tireder when we're reading these books. But for now, we will activate. Let's see, let's go for the gasoline lantern, just because we've still got a fair amount in there. And I think we'll continue reading. Actually, no. I'm going to go through one at a time. We'll learn everything we can from Under the Hood, and then we'll go on to the Book of Dances. We failed to learn a recipe. It's actually daytime now, so I'm going to quickly stop Noah. I think it's full stop. Yes. So if you just hit full stop, period, you can stop reading. It's good to know because it isn't obvious that that's the case. I mean, it does tell you at the start, but yeah, you can also hit 5. So now that we're having a little bit of a break, let's have something else to eat. Let's see. We've got some canned chicken. We'll eat that for now. So we've got more food available to us as well. But we should be able to get through a fair amount of these books before needing to kind of go back to the vehicle to grab more food. We'll turn that gasoline lantern off. It's good to see that it barely used anything of it all. And let's see. It's raining at the moment, but it isn't that dark. So we should be able to read okay. So if we hit read again, and yes, we will study. Okay, right. It is difficult to see fine details though, which is unfortunate. We learned a recipe. Okay, that's good. You know what? I want this to go as fast as possible, so we are actually going to activate that gasoline lantern. I just think it's just because there's no actual light coming into this room. It would probably be okay if we went by a window, but I don't want to be sitting by a window reading. Okay. So we're getting up in our skill as well, which is good. We'll almost be level 3 now, I believe. Bam, level 3. I'm getting hungry and thirsty again. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer. So our skill level won't improve, but there are still recipes for us to learn in Under the Hood. You know what? I'm going to hold on to the book. I'm more interested in getting Noah's skills up at the moment. The recipes, if we have the book with us, we can actually craft the recipes that are in there. So as long as we have the book nearby, we'll be able to do anything that the book can potentially teach us. And once we do it once or twice, we actually learn the recipe. So it's more of an organic way to learn how to do those things. So we're going to read the Book of Dances next. So we should be studying dodging, and we'll go until we learn something. Actually learning this quite quick. 2 o'clock already, so you can see that we've gone through most of the day. Noah is very thirsty, so I think that's good. Level 1 dodging, excellent. We'll actually take a little bit of a water break now. So we'll drink some more water. Let's drink a fair amount. Actually, you know what? We could eat some of this pineapple because that's going to hydrate us at the same time. Yeah, see, there we go. Great. And that actually puts her in a good mood as well. But I'm just going to eat one more. Make sure she's nice and full. Great. And we will continue to read the Book of Dances. So Noah's going to be studying her samba, her salsa, her tango. And hopefully that'll actually help her move around the undead and things that want to try and eat her. Oh, okay, right, we're not functioning well. We're almost there though. There we go. We're dead tired, so we can see that everything just drops really badly. So 7 o'clock, that's going to be a really early night for her, but I think we're probably going to have to go for it. And we've almost used all that gasoline lantern as well. Eek, and it's clear, so I probably should have been keeping a closer eye on that. As soon as it went clear, it probably should have been easier for us to be able to read. So we will have something to eat. Let's see. I don't think the brioche is very appealing for Noah. Let's just eat that for now, and we'll drink some water. And I think we'll try and sleep. And as she's dead tired, I don't think she'll have any problem with getting to sleep. Actually, just before we sleep though, to make sure nothing's turned on. I think it actually tells you now if you do have anything turned on. No, I think we're all good there. Alright, let's sleep. And yes, we'll save. Just in case. Okay. We wake up at 10:30 in the evening to another explosion from the south. How far to the south? Here. Okay, so I probably should have done this before. We can just hit zoom to go out, and we can see that to our south, this is where the explosion noise is coming from. An explosion. Why would we be hearing an explosion? So we heard one yesterday morning, and we're hearing one this evening. So we're not hearing a kaboom, so I'm not thinking it's like a turret. But then again, it could still be something pretty terrible if we're hearing an explosion out in a field. Unless it's a minefield. That could be it. I believe there could be that minefield. I don't remember if there was or not, but I feel like there's a minefield to the south of the mansion. And it could be things walking on the mines, which is freaking amazing. It's just an example of the world going on around you while you're still asleep. So I think something might have just blown itself up again. We'll try and go back to sleep, and we'll have a look at that in the morning and and see what it was. That's if Noah can go back to sleep. And wow, okay, another explosion. Far out. This is actually a rough place to sleep. We'll try and sleep again. You can do it, Noah. Seems like a little bit more simulating this time, so I have high hopes. And bam! Okay, there we go. Not bad. We woke up at 6. We're still tired. And we wake up to another explosion. Holy crap, how many mines are out there? Okay, so we'll start off by having something to drink. We don't have any more clean water, but this is from our rain catcher, so it should be good to drink. It'll be a good test at least. So we will drink that up. Okay, so we're slaked. Now, we don't actually have a whole massive amount of choice when it comes to our food. We'll just quickly... Wow, we won't actually be able to... Can't finish all the grape. Oh, I guess because it's so hydrating. Right. The brioche, though, I'm pretty sure that's going to make us thirstier. No? Okay, it's actually not bad at all. For some reason I thought the brioche would have made us... Yeah, all funny. But yeah, we can see that we're comfy, we enjoyed a grape, we enjoyed a brioche. And now we're going to enjoy seeing whatever those mines have claimed. Okay, so far so good. We're not seeing anything crazy. I'm going to open up the construction menu, Shift 8. We're going to clean the broken window down there. And there's a thunderstorm outside, great. Okay, so we've spotted a decayed zombie out in the field. And yes, it is actually a minefield. We were right. So these guys, these poor unfortunate souls, have been blowing up. And you know what's probably happening here is the zombies are blowing up, but they're not blowing up entirely. Now, Noah doesn't know why, but she knows that butchering them works. Butchering or smashing them to a pulp stops them from coming back to life. These explosions, they're probably enough to... I mean, that's the unfortunate thing with mines, is that quite often they don't kill a person, they'll just maim them, because it slows down the whole patrol. And I'm guessing maybe that's what they initially thought they were going to be doing for the outbreak for these zombies. They weren't intending to kill them, but they were intending to slow them down at least, impede their progress. And that actually seems to be happening here, slowing them down, but it's still coming back. So these zombies are probably reanimating every night, and then walking a little bit further, and then getting stepping on another mine, bit by bit. Now, there's reasons why they come back, and there's reasons why butchering and smashing works. No one doesn't know exactly why. I mean, I know why, and there's a lot of people... If you go on the forums, you'll figure it out, but there is information in the game that we'll hopefully discover over time, which will help reveal that, and I kind of will try and reveal it to you guys naturally as we're playing through. So yeah, it'll show up when it's ready, I think. But I believe this fella over here has actually seen us, so we'll probably have to deal with him, unfortunately. So we'll get Noah outside. Yeah, I don't like being outside in a thunderstorm. I think I've learned a thing or two from Leon. And we'll just wait for him to come a little bit closer, because I don't want to go anywhere near that minefield. Being honest, it's be far too risky. You sure we're not over encumbered too much? No, I think we're okay. Right, so this isn't actually like a proper bush, but I think it should still be something. Let's see, does it actually include? No, so it's just a flower, really. So we'll just have to be careful. But the decayed zombie is going to move slower anyway. Let's have a slash. Oh, damn. Okay, I guess he was already injured. No, we don't want the Dahlia. But we will butcher that zombie. And yeah, we can see that a number of them have died this way. Oh no, it's a wolf. Okay, so we've got a wolf there as well. There's a skirt and other items there. Interesting. Wonder if there could be anything worthwhile. Really, probably not worthwhile wandering into a minefield. It does look like it's pretty localized though. It does look like it's just that little zone there. But again, I don't think it's worth it. So we will jump back on the side, get away from this thunderstorm. We're probably going to need to look at getting some food soon, but I'm going to try and get some more reading in first. Now, because there is a thunderstorm, we are going to have to... I just love a monitor. Monitors are great because they give you an infinite light source. They're always working, always on. That's why evacuation shelters can be so good, especially starting off. Now, there is an evac shelter all the way up there, but I believe it was incredibly infested with the dead, from memory. So we won't concern ourselves with that. But we will have to most likely activate the electric lantern, just so we can see, because the thunderstorm completely blocks out the clouds. So I mean, you can see, but you just can't see fine details. In the rain, you can still read, but you can't see the fine details. But the thunderstorm is so dark that you can't even craft. So it can be quite frustrating when thunderstorms are rolling in. But we'll start reading the Book of Dances again, and we'll just start learning all that we can. Getting a little bit hungry. We're still tired. I'm thinking we probably will be quite hungry by the time this is finished. Let's see. Oh, actually, maybe not. We might be able to get away with reading another bit. Okay, we can no longer learn anything from the Book of Dances, and we've got our dodging to level 3, which is pretty good. I mean, we were on 0 when we started doing it, so it's definitely a good start. Now, the car buyer's guide, not sure what we can learn from it, but we will try nonetheless to learn something. Let's have some more brioche, as we've got it there in front of us, and we'll drink some more water. And we don't seem to be getting sick, so I think the water that we did collect was fine. Right, let's chew some gum, make ourselves nice and happy. Electric lantern still activated, good. And let's start reading the car buyer's guide. So it's gonna teach us about bartering, which can be helpful because obviously we had our unfortunate bartering experience with Claude, where he stole Noah's pistol and she had to give him a fucking mini nuke, which I think still might be the end of us one day. I'll have to make sure that I remember that he actually has a mini nuke. I think man doomed the whole town. Don't know if that was the best sheriff's decision by Noah there. But let's start reading nonetheless. Just taking a moment here. Yeah, I am not in a good way lately. Right, so, okay, we can no longer learn anything else from it, so we learned all that we can from those 2 books. There are no recipes at all, so it's not even worthwhile holding on to them. So we're going to chuck them away. We are going to keep them under the hood though, so we're going to put that back into the vehicle. Let's eat some more brioche, and we will turn off our electric lantern. And I think we're going to keep on reading throughout the day until the actual night comes for us. Let's see. I'm away for this mansion. Okay. Let's hope the vehicle is still okay. It's still intact, and I'm seeing a skeletal dog. Yay. Okay. Right. To the northwest. He is most likely going to come for us. Let's see. Where you at, dog? Okay, how far away is he? Alright, so let's hit Shift V, and we can see all these things that are on the ground over here and around, but we're going to hit Tab, and it's going to show us monsters. So we can see the skeletal dogs just down there. We might be able to get to this bush in time. The skeletal dogs are relatively fast, but I think we should be able to do it because Noah's pretty damn quick. Alright. So there is a little bit of bashing on the katana, so it should still do damage to it, because obviously a cutting implement against bones isn't so great, and that's the same thing where if I was using my pistol, it would pretty much just go straight through the dog itself. So yeah, we'll see how we do here. Oh shit, thought that might happen. So the dogs are quite fast, so it's gonna be quite difficult for us to hit with our torso encumbrance the way it is. We'll try again. Okay, we got lucky. It's good. So they don't have a lot of health, but they can do a lot of damage, especially when they're in packs. And if you have them kind of paired up with other types of dogs, zombie dogs and Rottweilers and other things like that, they can be a real nuisance. I've definitely died to one or two skeletal dogs or zombie dogs before. Not fun. Not fun at all. Okay, so let's just use the advanced inventory. It's going to make it a little bit easier for us. We want to be chucking into the back. There we go, that's better. We're going to chuck under the hood back into there. We come across here, we'll just go all, so we'll just see everything around. And we'll scroll down to our books and have a look and see what's going on. Okay, so crafts for beginners. Let's grab that. We'll actually grab a few books now. We'll grab home repairs. We'll grab wrestling moves. Okay, let's see. The yellow ones, I'm trying to remember the actual... yeah, because I think they're a little bit advanced for us at this stage, but we can still learn from them eventually. I think the purple ones we just can't learn at all because of intelligence limits, I believe. I'm not going to worry about archery for the time being. I believe that's just for fun. We'll take Birdhouse Monthly, we'll take Bon Appetit, we'll take boxing, we'll take building, we'll take close quarter fighting, we'll take computer science, computer world, cooking on a budget, Disco Lobos, we'll take the marksmanship, take Glamopolitan, ham radio. We're pretty much just going to keep on taking everything, really. Everything we can. Self-esteem for dummies. So we've still got a bit of space here. Shotguns, knife techniques, first aid, submachine guns, through the lens, trap and field, water survival, what is a transistor, and Zen and archery. Nah, we're not going to worry about it. So that's pretty much all our books. But while we're here, let's grab some food. Although we can't actually grab too much of it. Let's see, canned chicken. We'll grab everything we can. Actually, it's not that heavy. Yeah, so we'll take what we can out of that. And we should have some clean water in here still. We should still have a gallon jug. There we go. Destination area is full. Of course it is. How are we actually doing on our water? I think we're not too bad. Yeah, we still do have some water. I would like to take some with us though. We do have a few things here that we probably don't need to have on us. Let's have a look. Welding goggles. Yeah, we don't need to have them right now. We don't have the acetylene torch in us, so we can drop those back in there. The towel, we should probably dry ourselves off if we are wet. Although the towel could actually still be wet as well, because we did dry ourselves off earlier. Well, it's been a day or two since then, so yeah, I wonder. Drop all that in there for now. Oh, apart from the science IDs, we want to always keep those with us. There we go, and I think that'll do it for now. but I don't think we're going to be able to grab the gallon jug still. I just think it's going to be faster if we have a look in here. Let's see, gallon jug. That's what we're after. And we can fit it just. So I will probably just leave that on the ground in the room. We don't want to needlessly weigh ourselves down when we're reading. We want to make sure that we're in a good mood. You want to be careful that you're not carrying too much, because when you become tired, it can become quite dangerous to carry large amounts of volume. Okay, alright, where are you at, gallon jug? Chuck you down there. Okay, so how are we doing on our batteries? Not too bad. It's just a drizzle at the moment. I wonder. No, we'll stay nice and comfy on the bed. It does suck having to use batteries to do this, but it just makes the process go a lot faster. So we're going to start learning construction. And we already do a little bit as well, which helps. Okay, great. We're a little bit hungry. Have another brioche. And have something to drink. There we go. Start reading again. So, I saw Mad Max the other day, and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a fantastic movie. Probably one of the best action films I've seen in a very, very long time. I just loved that you could see everything that was going on. There was nothing hidden behind blurs or anything like that. It was all just there in your face, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. And it got me thinking, I would love to build a kind of war rig for Noah one day. I just thought that would be absolutely awesome. But it also got me thinking of the cop car that's out the front of the public works as well. I think it'd be quite cool to soup it up to make it a kind of an interceptor type vehicle for her to be able to rock around in. As well, she's pretty much the sheriff in town now. After everyone else being gone. Yeah. Okay, so we can probably keep continuing reading for maybe one more book. I think I'd be okay with doing that. So we'll just have a little bit to drink. We'll have something to eat. Let's give some canned chicken. And let's see. So we've learned all we can about home repairs. So we've got some decent construction skills now. A start at least. And now we're going to start learning about cooking. So there's probably a large amount of recipes in here that we can learn. Too tired to function well. Okay, right, we're dead tired, so we'll stop as soon as we can. There we go. We learned a little bit about that. So we'll turn off that electric lantern. We extinguish the lantern. Why can we see so well? What else is... I don't have anything else turned on. But I can see really well for some reason. Oh, it's because it's a clear night. Okay, that's why. That explains that. Yeah, so with bar night vision on nights that are as clear as this, the moon can help us out a fair amount and actually give us some more sight. But it does also mean that other things can see better as well. Let's see. We don't really have any snacks. We'll have a grape and we'll go to sleep once more. Yeah, so I'd love to know what you guys think of Mad Max. And to see if you enjoyed it as much as I did, because yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was absolutely bloody brilliant. Okay, finally, once we wake up in the morning and we're not tired. We are very hungry, we're very thirsty, but no explosions last night, so no zombies wandering into the minefield. Either that or we've run out of mines. So, yeah, either of those could be pretty bad. Let's eat some canned salmon for now. We're still hungry. Okay, let's see. These cheese spreads. I mean, I know it's just cheese spread. Yeah, okay, we're gonna eat some cheese spread. I'll imagine that we actually put some of that cheese spread onto. Oh, of course. It's junk food? I suppose it is. Cheese spread could be classed as junk food. Crap. Oh well. Let's just dump that on the ground and get rid of it now. The red sauce I'd like to hold on to make meals with, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of a waste if we... Although in saying that, it's fresh, so it's going to go off. Even though it's in a can, I think it should be okay for a decent while. Okay, well, let's have something to drink for now. Okay, alright. I mean, we do have clam chowder. We could probably... I'm going to wait until I'm very hungry and then we'll go again. Okay, it's sunny. I want to see if we can get away with reading. Let's go cooking on a budget. Start reading. It's difficult to see fine details. Yeah, okay. Let's stop. I want to try and conserve some battery. I'm going to just come out here and see if we can do it. Actually, I know there's a way sometimes you can see what the brightness is around you. Oh, actually, I think it's under the crafting menu. So if we go crafting, lighting shady. Yeah, so that's pretty helpful. Really nice, easy way to see what the lighting is going to be like around you. If we come closer to the window, let's see what we're like there. So we'll go at, still shady. And what about over here? Ampersand, shady. That sucks. So I guess it's just inside in general. Yeah, so it's difficult to see fine details, so reading would take longer than usual. You know what? Let's go outside. It's sunny, so we'll make the most of it. We'll sit outside for a while. We should be able to see anything sneaking up on us. So we're just going to have a little bit of a sit down outside the mansion. We're going to eat some clam chowder now. And we'll drink the last of that water. Very good. And we will start reading Cooking on a Budget. Feeling tired already? Gosh. No, don't stop reading. Poor Noah's sleep schedule's just been all over the place. Weather changed to drizzle. Stop reading. Yes, let's not sit out in the rain. Well, we got some sunshine while we could. We were actually warm sitting in the sun as well. Must be a nice change for her. Let's just take the gallon jug. We'll drink directly from it. Why not? But we don't need to right now. I will have some more clam chowder though. And let's activate our electric lantern. Great. And we'll get reading once again. Learn some more about cooking. Probably, I mean, I should be prioritizing this a little bit more. I'm just planning to go through all the books. I mean, there are more important survival skills than cooking, but at the same time, I think we're going to be able to get through most of these before we start to run out of food. Thunderstorming outside. Great. Okay, so our skill level won't improve, but it has some more recipes for us. So we'll hold on to the book. Oh wow, so all of these become irrelevant just by what we read in home repairs. So let's go and toss a few more of these away, the ones that we are going to need. So home repairs, Birdhouse Monthly, Bon Appetit, and Glamourpolitan. Okay, and let's start reading through the lens. So this is going to, give us a bit of survival skill, which is good. Can't exactly remember what our survival skill was at. We heard a noise. Okay, let's stop. What was it? Oh, holy shit. I hit ignore by accident. Yes, stop reading. There's a lot of noise outside our door. Oh, crap. Let's drink some water real fast. Oh, I should have seen what the sound was before I did that. Let's drink some more water. And let's try to eat that canned chicken. I'm still hungry. There's something in there. Could be an animal. But it could also be a zombie. Or any number of other horrible things. Let's turn off our electric lantern for now. Lantern is extinguished. Okay. Okay, what is that noise? Let's have a look, eh? Unseen. You heard a sound from here. Shit. We might be backed into a corner here. Just gonna wait just a little bit more. We're not making any noise in here. But some creatures hunt by smell. So our smell could give us away. There's part of me that just wants to peek. So I think I will. And it's just a zombie. That's okay. It could be a hell of a lot worse. I was thinking Jabberwockies or any number of horrible things. Let's let him come to us. Even if we do kill him in the doorframe, we'll be able to move him out. Alright, let's give it a try. Alright. I think he's the only one. So we'll butcher him up. And we will move his corpse from here to there. So we'll just shift everything. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to close the door, and that would just suck. Okay. You seem to be the only one. Yeah, so the zombies wouldn't immediately know that I'm in the room here, but there's a chance that they could still find me, because once they're in here, my smell does leak through the doors. Yeah, so something to be mindful of. I'm just going to come back out to the car to grab some more food before it gets too late. And also just see what kind of food we have available to us, because I don't actually think we have a hell of a lot left. Let's see. Right, so, okay, we do have a decent amount of food, but a lot of it is food that isn't going to perish. So I want to make sure that we use all this perishable food before then. Destination can only hold 3 watermelons, so maybe it is whole watermelon. Holy crap. Alright, well let's just eat one for the time being. See how we... Wow, we're not going to be able to finish it all. Just do it. Alright. Oh, it's because we're slaked already, of course. Okie dokie doke. Let's get back down. Right. Make sure I actually go the right way. You know what? Close that up just in case. We don't want anything moving around here without us knowing about it. Bashing down doors, well, that's going to give us a pretty good sign of what's going on. Hungry again. Oh, God. Yep, because it's too damn hydrating. That's why. Is there anything that isn't going to hydrate me? Yeah. Spam. Ain't going to hydrate me. Though I actually enjoyed the spam. Alright, good stuff. Right, so let's get back to reading. So we are on Through the Lens, and have I... No, good, okay, I didn't leave my electric lantern turned on. Let's activate it, and we'll read as long as we can. Study. So we're getting that survival skill up. And we... Ooh, alright. Just went into cloudy. 3, great, and we can no longer learn from the book, so we will throw that away. Through the Lens, thank you. How to browse the web. See, I'm tempted to just skip how to browse the web and just go straight to, we've got Computing 101, don't we? I felt like we did. Crafts, maybe not. Oh, Computer Science 101, there it is. Yes, start to study that. So yeah, I just feel like we're probably going to get a little bit more out of this book, so we'll use it. Why not? Okay, great. And that's already made Computer World irrelevant. So we will continue to read Computer Science 101. There it is. Oh, it keeps on disappearing on me. Oh god, it's 12 AM. Oh shit, it's 1 AM. Can't see to read. We have just run out of batteries. Yes, we have. So I think it's probably a good time for it to rest as well. So we will have a bowl of Insta salad. We will drink straight from our gallon jug. And we will go to sleep. The gallon jug I originally imagined in my mind as a physical glass jug. And that's the thing in New Zealand and Australia. We call jugs that. So a glass jug that you'd have like beer in or something like that would be made of glass. So I've always been kind of imagining these glass freaking gallon jugs jiggling around, but now I know what they are. Jiggling was a bad word to use. So let's have some more salad. Or we could actually, let's use the rhubarb. We've got it here. We could probably have one of these watermelons as well. Still hungry? Of course you are. Let's see. Have some salad. Bam. Okay. We're good there at least. So, now we're in the predicament of being out of batteries, which is unfortunate. We do have some more batteries in our torch. In our flashlight, rather. Not many though. That's not going to power us for too long. We do have some more down here, but again, not a whole lot. What would probably be more efficient would be creating a light source outside or close to here, like a fireplace or something like that. Well, actually, if I made a fireplace inside, that'd be great, but building stone fireplaces can take a lot of stone and a lot of time. So I think it's going to be dark here as well. I mean, shady, and we can see at least. I don't think it's going to be any shadier in the room. So I think we might just stay in there and just have a slightly slowed reading speed. I believe that'll be the go for us. So let's start reading. There we are. Now, so it's going to be a lot slower. Actually, shoot, that's right. We need to be... Oh, it's 12 p.m. Oh, okay. I was freaking out, thinking it was midnight. Yeah, so we can see that it's a lot slower, like noticeably a lot slower, to the point where I'm getting frustrated by it, because we're going to go through food fast that way as well. Yeah, it's not great. Now, I don't think there are any vehicles very close by. Tonzo? No, it's Harley. Yeah, I don't think there's any vehicles close by, but if there were, we could try and siphon them for gasoline. Probably be the best move for us. We'll get rid of those. I shouldn't actually be walking around in the rain like this. It's very irresponsible of me. Just trying to think here. If I had electronics knowledge, I could make a basic light strip. Unfortunately, I don't think Noah has any electronics knowledge whatsoever, which is unfortunate. Maybe I should have been reading some books around that. Yes, I don't think we can build a light strip. No. We can build floodlights now, though. Ooh. Ooh. I just had an idea. Although, it may be costly, is the only thing. I don't want to completely bone us here, but we should have some batteries still in our car. Actually, a decent amount of batteries. Enough that I'm probably going to be okay to come into here and try and turn on our dome lights and see if that gives us enough. Okay, I don't want to start it up. I just want to examine vehicle. No, I want to control vehicle. Let's turn on dome lights. Let's stop driving. And let's hit craft and see. Yes, lighting is brightly. It's brightly lit. Great. So hopefully the dome lights don't drain the car too much. If it does, my bad. Let's start reading. Where were we at? Computer science. There we go. Yes. We can see once more we're learning at a very fast speed. Much, much better. Yeah, so every 5 minutes we were getting a few percentage there, which was great. Two computing skill is a good start for hacking. So Noah really obviously wasn't that I mean, she knows how to operate a computer, but she didn't know the kind of inner workings, so this is going to be a good way for her to learn to maybe break through some security systems. And it's getting darker. After we've learnt this skill, I'm going to check the battery levels of the car and just see if we're completely boning ourselves here. Okay, we can't learn anything more from the book, which is good. Like nothing at all, so we can probably throw that away. Let's have a look. We've used 1% battery. Why was I not doing this from the start? If anyone was shouting at me, I commend you for your patience. But we got there in the end. So we can throw all of those away. And let's see. We're very hungry, very thirsty, pretty tired, so we should probably go to sleep. And you know what, we're going to do that inside. I'm going to turn the dome lights off first though. Jeez. Turn off dome lights. Stop driving. Okay. Oh, it's clear outside. What do we got? What do we got? Food. Not a whole lot. I might have to go hunting. There are those wolves out back. Could go for some of them. I think that's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. Obviously being very, very careful of mines. We don't want to stand on any. We just need enough to get us through the night. And we've got a lot of unprocessed foods in the vehicle here. Lots of raw lasagna, things like that. Dehydrated fish. I don't want to use these things, but I think I'm going to have to. Let's take the jerky with us, actually. I wonder if that's going to count as junk food. Should not count as junk food. Okay, good. Let's eat that jerky. Still hungry. Of course it's still going to be hungry. God damn it. Just eat the canned tomato. I think it's going to have to be the goer for us. It's not very nutritious, though. It's going to be better to use that in a meal. I just think it would be too wasteful otherwise. Let's drink up. Let's get slaked, why not? No, fine, let's not. I'm not going to worry about getting Noah fed up any more than that. We're just going to get her to sleep. Oh, God. Like, I need to sleep. I don't think I'll be able to sleep for a while. I'm going to try and survive the rest of the day. But it's not going to be easy. Okay, alright. I think everything's okay here. Let's try and go to sleep. You see, we're getting through a lot of days this way. You see that we're actually on day 10 of spring. So, yeah, we're getting through them. Obviously, you don't want to spend all your time reading books and have nothing ready for winter. And I crashed there. So, again, good reason. It's a nice point to save, really. Because if you lose all that progress because of a crash and then end up going back hours and hours and hours, it can be soul destroying to have to do it all again. But I'm back, we're still here. But Noah is very thirsty and very hungry, and we don't have a lot left to give her. So, it's sunny outside, well, drizzling, but the sun is up. We might have to make use of that. Now, from memory, there were wolves' corpses, what looked like wolves, down beneath us here by this minefield. We're going to have to be very careful coming near to that because I believe all the mines will be within the space here, but we don't want to accidentally walk into that thing. Yes, see, I'm getting way too close now. It does seem like this corpse is on the outside though, and it is a wolf corpse. Let's see. Butcher you. And it's all rotten. Yeah, so I think that these have probably all been dead for a while now, and aren't going to be of any use to us. Oh, I apologise if you're noticing this small edits. It's because I'm sneezing rather loud, and I'd rather you didn't have to put up with that. There is a number of wildlife in the forest, although the majority of them are going to be too fast for us to just be whipping our katana out on. Oh, there's a giant wasp. Rather not tangle with that. Is that it there? No, that's a giant jumping spider. That's something we might actually be able to handle. It would have some meat on it, so it might be a good option for us. So let's head down and see if we can get close to it. I don't know if it's a good option, but it's an option at least. Okay, let's see, what is it going to do? Yeah, I think we've got him a little bit cornered here. Let's see if we can hit him. No, we missed wildly. Okay, I think it's going to be way too hard to hit it. Let's see, we might be able to take something off just for a second. Although in saying that, we don't want to actually make ourselves over encumbered. We might be able to get away with taking the Kevlar vest off just for a sec. Yep, drop it on the ground, that's okay. Our encumbrance is still 3, right, of course. Yeah, let's put that back under. Forgot that it actually, well, it's actually really awesome. It doesn't give us any encumbrance at all. We could use our pistol, I'd rather not. If we don't have to. I think we might actually have to here. Yeah, there isn't anything else that we can really take off. It's just the military rucksack. That's the thing that's weighing us down. If we take that off, well, then with our volume's screwed, and we'll find it impossible to hit anything as it is. Okay, we're poisoned. It's not good. Okay, so we managed to block a lot of the damage with our katana, but the thing has actually started attacking us now, and we're poisoned. Not good. I'm going to take aggressive action to that. We're going to draw a holster and we are going to use it now. We'll try and steady ourselves even though we are poisoned by this thing. And take a precise shot. And get interrupted by some bankrupt pizzerias. Yes, okay, we got it. Our ears are ringing as it was pretty freaking loud. 182. That's loud. Let's grab that casing. We'll come over here and we'll butcher the thing. So we can see that we're in a little bit of pain. Let's holster our pistol. Wield our katana. Okay. Let's see. I'm making sure we didn't drop anything. No, we picked up the Kevlar vest. We'll get the hell out of here. If we have any aspirin, which we should have on us here, we've got heaps. I'll take that now to get rid of that pain. I'm not 100% sure how the poison will work on us. We can see it's not coming up under effects, so it mustn't be affecting us too badly. I can only hope, but we can see that our left arm is slightly damaged, so this giant spider did take a nip at us, which is what's less than ideal. We do have some food now, which is good, so we're going to bring that back up towards the house, obviously making sure that we don't walk through that bloody minefield. So we'll take a nice wide berth around that. Okay, not bad. Let's come into here. We'll drop some of the meat on the ground. There we go. So it's just 2 chunks, so it's not a whole lot. That's not going to feed us for a very long time, but it's a start at least. Head back into the woods. We do have a digging stick in the car, but I think I'll probably end up just making a digging stick while we're out here. It shouldn't actually take us too long to do that. Okay, there's a giant wasp amongst us. Just get rid of all of those. After we've done this once, this should theoretically go away. Hang on, let's have a look. Okay, good. So we're just all forest around here. Nothing else. The giant wasp is of a concern to me, though. We have our pistol, though, which makes me a little bit more confident around such a creature. And the thing is, that could actually do a decent amount of good for us. Because it's so fast, it is able to kill smaller things like squirrels and not, overly damage them. But at the same time, I don't want to risk Noah's life just for a slice of meat. Yeah, we're going to have to try and play it safe. I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to hit that squirrel with our katana. But we can try, though. I think it's going to start running from us now. Didn't even manage to get a swing off. No. Is that a cat down there? Yeah. We might just have to live with that for now. So, I'm going to come over here. We're going to do ampersand, and we want to make a digging stick. There we go. Giant wasp spotted. Well, as long as it's not approaching us, I'm okay with that, so we will not stop crafting. Bam, and we did it. Okay, let's go up here. We'll make a hole. We are going to need some wood though, so I probably will try and chop some down. And oh my god, I just ran so close to that frickin' minefield. Got to be very careful of that. Right, let's see. I want to have a little bit of room, so let's smash up this window as well. And we'll clean it up. But we will also... Shift 8. We will dig a pit. I'm going to dig a pit to our side. Weather change to drizzle. Do not stop construction. So we're unhappy because we are quite wet at the moment, but it's not so bad. Okay, right. We're relatively encumbered now. I'm just going to drop that digging stick on the ground. Let's see, should be under tools, digging stick. There we go. Okay. Now we need some wood. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I put the wood axe away. So I'm just going to wield the crowbar for a moment, and we'll see if we can just smash up some stuff. Actually, we can just use the 2x4s. We can disassemble them. So we'll wield the katana again. Don't need to worry about that. And if we come here, we can go deconstruct furniture. It's going to take a little while, but we're going to get a lot out of it. So we got 4 2x4s from that. So that should be more than enough. We'll drop the katana for now. Come over here. And we'll drop those in here. Now there's a chance, however slim, that this fire could spread. And I'm slightly concerned about that. But you live and you learn. Okay, no, I do not want to use the katana for that. Okay, we want to use our lighter, which is activate. Let's see, I want to change that to be L. L for lighter, so we're going to equals L. Activate the lighter. We've lit a fire. I'm going to take a few steps back. Which realize we don't actually have the frying pan on us, but there is one up in here, so we'll just grab that. There we go, that'll do. And I think the rain just put that out right away. We'll try that again. Okay, let's go to food and make some cooked meat. Right, we made one cooked meat, not too bad. We'll start this up again. Best thing for me to do there would have probably been to do a batch cook, but now we've only just got one, so we'll quickly try and cook that up. Bam, just like that. Okay, we'll just drop the frying pan here. Make sure we go back for the katana. We'll eat that hot meat now, and it probably wasn't even enough to tide us over. Eat the rest of the jerky, and we're still freaking hungry. We can't eat the potato chips because potato chips. Hot damn. Well, this is turning into quite a long episode. I thought that food might become a problem, and it seems that that's the case. So I think I'm going to take a more proactive approach to our meat situation. We need to sort it out. We need to get food. badly. I'm going to see if I can sort out something for that before we finish off today. Alright, let's have a look. Katana, where did I leave you? Not there. I would have thought it would have been by the frying pan. No? Ah, it's just my inventory. Okay, good. Phew. Panicking for a moment there. Okay, right. So, we do have a forest next to us, and this person, Tony Hirsch, I don't know them. That's concerning. They could be friend, they could be foe. We don't know yet. So we'll stay away from them for now, although they're probably quite close to our truck, so that is somewhat concerning. Let's have a look. There's a chance that that wasp could have done some damage for us. Could have killed a few things. We'll see as we go through here. See if we can come across anything. Another option for us, which I should probably start doing just while we're actually out here, is foraging. Because our survival skill is alright, we did get a decent amount of veggies that one time, so we found some trash, nothing much there, just foliage. Found something. Bird's eggs. Okay. Not bad. So yeah, we'll keep on searching through these for a little while. This seems like it will help us out a little bit more, and at the same time it's going to be traveling up survival skill. So, not too bad. We found some trash. We found some wire that time. Withered plant. Okay, wild vegetables. That's what we're talking about. Let's grab them. Not a bad find. So this seems like it's going to be a little bit more reliable for us right now while we don't have the ability to hunt small game. Just because if we do shoot anything with our gun, it's just going to absolutely wreck it. And, well, we'll have to take off our backpack and everything else to be able to do any kind of hunting with our katana. And for that, we really need to sneak up on things, and yeah, we ain't going to be able to do that. So I'm more than happy just collecting up these bird's eggs. Let's not drop the katana. We got quite a few then. I'm pretty happy with that. It's just cloudy now, so if we go back and start a fire, we should be able to get a little bit of stuff going. And where's that minefield? My god. It's my friggin' nightmare now. Okay. Let's get the fire going. We do have the frying pan nearby, so it should be able to detect that. We can make a curry. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, that's good. So for that, we're going to be using wild vegetables, canned tomato, and red sauce. So it's a vegetarian curry. We can make one of those. So let's go ahead and make one. We failed to make the curry, but we don't waste any of the units, which is good. So let's try that again. This is going to be training up our survival, well, our cooking skill at the same time. Unfortunately, I have to keep on lighting the fire though, because it will keep on going out in the rain. Hopefully, we'll get successful. Okay, all right, we're going to put it into a plastic bowl. Great. Let's eat it right now. Fantastic. Great. And let's try and sort out some of the other food things we can do. So we can do scrambled eggs. We can do cooked wild vegetables, and we can do wild vegetable stems. What's going to be there for us? Nutrition 40. Wild vegetable stems. Nothing. Just portions 2. No nutrition, no quench. Seems like a bit of a waste. Okay, right. Maybe it's just part of a crafting process. Not sure. But we'll make some cooked wild vegetables. We'll make 4. So we're going to do a batch cook. Let's see, we do still have the eggs, so we can probably go ahead and make some scrambled eggs, although saying that, I don't think we can. No, because the fire's out, of course. Let's get it going again. Come back across, and we can make a boiled egg or scrambled egg. Now, the enjoyability of scrambled eggs is higher, and it doesn't make us dehydrated, whereas the hard-boiled egg does. I wonder if it lasts longer, scrambled eggs. No easy way to tell, but we'll do a batch of scrambled eggs. Great. So we've got quite a few options there now for food. So with that, we should be able to actually continue reading and get a little bit more of that done this episode, because yeah, we're getting close to where we'll be finishing up. But I think we'll try and get as much done with the available food that we have after that little run. But I'm quite happy with that. It's good to know that there is a nice food source out there when your survival skill is, well, you know, at least average. Get those dome lights going. We'll turn off the car and we'll get to reading. Let's see, where were we at? I think we just finished one, didn't we? Yes, we just finished computer science. So, how to trap anything next? Yes. We're getting a little bit tired, but I'm okay to continue on for a little bit longer. So, let's continue reading. Ah, I stopped reading. Great, perfect. Yes. So that can bring our trapping up to what level though? We don't have any skill at all in trapping at the moment, so it will be a good start, regardless. Let's keep on reading. I'm probably gonna go until about midnight. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay with doing that. I think that's probably going to do it. Let's have some curry. Oh gosh. Let's have some scrambled eggs as well. Still hungry. Have some more scrambled eggs? No, we'll just have some cooked wild vegetables. Good gosh. You're really hungry. I'm going to put the... Oh, do we have a funnel? We should set that up before calling it a night. Let's see. Funnel. Do we not have a funnel with us? I believe we do not have a funnel with us, which is a rather large pain in the arse. Let's see. Leather funnel. Can we make it? We're pretty close to the dome light. No, we can't make it. We've got the gasoline lantern. Let's turn it on for a second. I want to have that going overnight. It's going to be far too helpful. Okay, we'll try again. Okay, you can always just hit minus, and that's a quick way to retry something like this. Yes, we did it, but it's not actually raining now, which is a pain in the ass. Let's turn off this. We can still see that we barely wasted bloody anything at all, which is great. We'll turn off the dome lights, stop driving, close up the car, head on down here. Let's drop our gallon jug. We'll activate the lever funnel, place it there, and let's go and call it a night. Oh, I thought I turned it off. No, I guess we used all of the gasoline we could. Yeah, I should close that up. Did I close the front door? Yep. It's hard to know. My mind isn't exactly lucid. Alright, let's find our way back to our our little home here and hope that Noah's arm heals overnight. At least that's what I'm hoping. It is a late night for her, though, unfortunately. But we are probably going to call it an episode there. We did get a decent amount of reading done, but obviously you can see we've still got so many books that we can read. So I think we're probably going to be here for a little while, just learning, getting our skills up before we start heading back out into the world. There's a forest there, and we seem to have a decent supply of wild foods, eggs and vegetables. So I think we're probably going to try and stick at that for a while. The NPC still is around here. Yeah, Tony. So we'll have to be wary of anyone that might try and might stumble upon us while we're here. But that's going to do us for our first book session. It looks like it's going to kind of creep over into a few episodes for us, but thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've just survived. I'm going to go throw myself into a bed now and try and get some sleep. Until next time, stay tuned.